Hey, good evening, family. This is Joe checking in for the No Picks podcast.
Hey, what up, family? This is Ty.
Yeah, so we're gonna react to another clip. You might have seen this, I don't know, but we're gonna let it play. It's a very interesting clip. It should be a very interesting conversation. So I'm gonna let it rock out, and then we'll see what Ty has to say about it. All right.
All right, let's do it.
When you see that he's on trial, accused, and that his lyrics can now be used against him in this trial.
That's horrible. It's a travesty. I've been rapping professionally for 30 years. I've lied in almost 95% of my songs. I'm being not lied.
Lied how? What do you
just
mean?
go. I write like I feel that day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being creative. You know, if you could probably you couldn't build the jail high enough for the lyrics I've said on songs, which are all untrue. What I am is a family man, a person who gives back to my community all the time, open businesses in my community. So the music would never amount to the actual person, Joseph Cartagena.
Mm-hmm.
So what's even more horrible is that the district attorneys, they know those lyrics ain't real. They know that's creativity, but if it helps their case, they'll use it to put these guys in jail. And here we're having a fun show about it and discussion, but there really is 6 defendants in Atlanta who might spend the rest of their life in jail for something that's totally not true.
Yeah, you're saying this is not a laughing matter. This is very serious.
This is very serious.
Mm-hmm.
This destroys families. This destroys. I would say those guys got at least 100 people that are employed by them, that they pay their bills. You know, no Thanksgiving for them. No Thanksgiving.
Dang. Bruh, what's your reaction? This is interesting.
Bro, this shit rubs me the wrong fucking
Yeah.
way. Bro, like this shit rubs me the wrong way. Like, for one, like, bro, like, if you listen to rap music and you worship that shit, which a lot of us fucking do growing up as children, right? Myself included, right? If you listen to rap music, you worship that shit, and you find out that 95% of what the fuck these people say are just for the purpose of making a cool hot song. There's a lot of people that I know personally that listen to this shit and crash out. They go grab a gun, they start selling drugs, they start doing X, Y, and Z, whatever the fuck else, and they go crash out because their favorite rapper said that he cooks birds, he gets to work from fucking Pablo from overseas, and he flipped it all, and he gave Pablo back all his money, and he became a kingpin.
Right.
If that shit is true, if what 95% of if these people if 90 what is if what 95% of these rappers say is cap or a lie or whatever the fuck you want to say, y'all have ruined. Encourage young black kids, or young, let's say young, because he's not black. Fat Joe ain't black. He's
Right.
Puerto Rican. You've encouraged young people of color to crash out on a fucking lie,
Yeah.
and that's some fucking bullshit to me.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I don't think he should have admitted that for a few reasons. One, you shouldn't be saying that you lied in all of your raps, even if it's true. Don't nobody want to hear it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear that from an artist like you, because then I look at you different now. You know, I didn't assume that everything you rapped about was real, but when you say it though, it just sounds so much worse when he said it, right? So I wouldn't have said it just for that. But I agree with you. So now we know that all of our youth are consuming this material, are living the gangster culture, the drug culture, the gun culture, all this stuff that you guys rapped about, stick ups, all the stuff, the drive-bys, it's lies. But they go out and they act they this influences them. It makes them do certain things. Remember in the 90s, Eminem was like, he's still controversial, but like in the 90s he was so controversial because he was rapping about drug use, killing his exes,
Right.
the John Stan about the bull who was killing, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, yo, people can really go out and do things like this. And that was the fear, that you rap about these things, someone's gonna see it. And even he said it. The song "Stand" is a good example. His fan is just like, I cut myself just the way you do.
Yeah.
And he's just like, bro, I just rap. I don't do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so like they tell you, like they'll tell you in different tracks, like it's just rap, bro. Like I'm not telling you to seriously take drugs and seriously do this. I'm not telling you to do that.
Right,
So I do think that a lot of the stuff that people rap about is in fact fake, but I don't think that should make us upset though, because it's art. It's theatrics. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to put words together in ways that are poetic and sound good, and but it's not real. It's not, most of it. The overwhelming
right,
majority of it is not real. It is a facade that people put
right,
up and they sell. They
right.
sell the image.
I agree. But you mentioned Eminem, and there was this line that I never forgot, and I still remember to this day. Right. So M said, "I ain't crazy. I just say shit to crazy people to make them believe I'm crazy, so they can relate to me."
That's crazy. Yeah, I love M. He's goaded for me. M is goaded for me, so I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
M.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
M definitely for me, probably I would say my third greatest rapper of all time.
yeah, I,
Third.
I love I love M.
M
I
go
love
hard as
M.
shit. Like for real.
Yeah, he
He
does.
lyrically he a goddamn monster. But
He absolutely is.
when he said that, I'm like, yo, like, okay, cool. But the problem is, yo, I know like I can think back on my childhood and think of like at least 5 people that crashed out that are either not here with us today or in jail because of rap.
Because of rap.
And it's just bro, they listen to it, we worship it. We just like now it's just people like you and I took it only so far. We're like, okay, cool. I love this rap. I love this, but I'm not gonna go buy no brick and go sell no drugs. Like I'm not that part. I'm not doing. But like, it sounds cool, right? Like you hear Jeezy talking about he the snowman, this, and that, and okay, cool. That sounds cool. I love listening to you. I love listening to how you say it and how you put it together. I'm not buying no drugs, but there was a lot of motherfuckers that's not us
Right.
that went to go do that shit because they thought it would be cool. They thought they would be cool like Jeezy. They thought they would be cool like Beanie Siegel.
Right.
They thought they
Right.
would be cool like insert whatever rapper. You know what I
50
mean? And
Cent or
it's corny. People crashed out for it.
right.
People crashed out for it.
And they were dumb for that though. Can we agree on that?
I
I
agree,
mean,
a
I know
thousand
they
percent.
did it, but like they were freaking idiots to do that though.
Yeah, I agree. I
Um,
agree.
no, but you're
Just like
right.
you know how many people I met. You know how many people I met, bro. After you know how many people I met that thought that they were going to be Scarface. You know how many, bro? Nigga, my older brother still think he gonna be Scarface. And you met my older brother before. My brother, I asked my older brother, he's still not working. I'm like, bro, like, what you going like, what's going on? He can't. I'm like, man, I'm talking. I'm like, bro, what you gonna do for a living? Like, he's like, I don't know, man. Like, I think I just try to be Scarface. That nigga was dead fucking serious. 45-year-old man talking about something. I'm about to be Scarface. I'm like, my God. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
I
I
guess
mean,
Scarface must be a job that you think you can apply for, and then you can get the job as Scarface, and then
right.
you'll get a 401k and a pension and a fucking private island on the coast of
Right.
fucking Zambia. Like, I don't like.
That's real.
It's so fucking
No, no.
annoying.
That's real, bro. This is a deeper conversation than we think, because you're right. We were sold a lie, and people crashed on it. People took their lives. People took lives. People engaged in activities that took them away from their families. Like Fat Joe was saying, like, the potential consequences of what happens with Young Thug in this case is that his people's families are torn apart. You know what I mean? Dads go to jail for decades, don't see their kids, or are leaving. So these are real consequences. But it's just like if y'all, I don't like y'all lie, y'all spit this venom into the community, we consume it, and then you let it, and it's lies. I don't know why we believe it, bro. I don't know why we believe it. I don't know why we glorify it when we know people are just full of shit. But it happens in different ways too, because remember, think about Cardi B. It happens in different ways, how she's always talking about, being a boss bitch or being independent or being this or being that, but she's married and she's at home, what I mean, probably cooking a few meals, but I'm sure they're wealthy, so they're different. But like her children don't even listen to the music they consume. You got
The
all these
women,
women who are married talking about single ladies.
the women thing I separate from this gangster shit because I think
Okay.
the women thing is different because I think
Yeah.
women, regardless if they're single or not, they like to market to single women to be like, "Fuck
Right.
these niggas, we don't need these niggas." But
Okay.
these
Yeah.
women that say
Oh
this
yeah.
shit,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
they go back to their husbands and their boyfriends and the
But
motherfuckers that they love.
yeah. Yeah. It's different, but it's still lying though. It's still they
They're still
sell.
lying.
It's still selling this bullshit to our community.
That's true.
So on one hand, it's drugs and guns, and the other, it's that niggas ain't shit and we don't need them, and we should just all be hoes because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
lies. They're not, some of them. I believe Sexy Red and Suki Hana's nasty ass are living their lyrics, like at least the sexual stuff, because they nasty. But
Right.
I know that they're selling bullshit to our women and to our young
Right.
girls too. So I guess in that way, I was trying to compare them, just saying like,
I mean, them
you
hoes
know,
is young too, though, because like think about like so like the city girls. City girls ain't young no more. They 30 plus now.
right?
The one chick, well, I mean, she just broke up with Diddy because of the whole Diddy stuff. But like, she was like in love with Diddy. Want to have his baby. Was salty that he got the other chick, the Asian chick, pregnant. Remember that shit? Like, you
I
one of
know.
the city girls, and you talking about some. Oh well, basically, I don't want to be a city girl anymore. Now she's talking about some trying to get married. She's like, well, I got to settle down. I don't know if you saw. It was a interview recently. She's like, young Miami talking about something. Oh, I'm trying to settle down. When she was 25, 26, she was like, oh, I'm turned up. I'm turned up. Now this bitch 30. She's like, I'm
Yeah,
trying to settle down. I ain't trying to be no city girl no more. The other chick,
yeah, it's cat.
the other chick is with Uzi. Oh
Yeah,
well, she in love with that nigga. Look like head over heels.
yeah.
So the city girl shit is 100% cap. Even Sierra talking about something. Oh well, where all my single independent women at? Bitch,
That's
your
what
husband.
but that's what I mean. Like they
Yeah,
lie to our people through their music, and it's like it's
yeah,
all lies, y'all. These are just
yeah. But that's
characters.
a
Like
whole nother joint we could talk about. Like we could
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
do
yeah,
another
yeah,
episode
no,
out of that.
yeah, for
But
sure,
these
for sure.
I'm talking about the gangster niggas
No,
that
no,
be
yeah,
on
yeah,
on
yeah,
some shit. And that's you like, but listen, because when I was a kid, I used to listen to this. I listened to the Truth Beanie album. Nigga, listen, when I listened to certain songs, what was the song called? Ride for my niggas, die for my niggas, get high for my. I'm in that joint like, man, listen, I'm whatever my niggas want. I'm in here like whatever. It's if Tony Jamal, one of these niggas hit me up, like we like listen, it's whatever they try to do. I was never a gangster a day in my life, but I'm listening to that shit and I'm like, oh, I'm in here, I'm in there.
yeah.
It was never real, bro. But, I mean,
I
I
know,
wasn't
bro.
crashing out. So
I
I
know,
I
bro.
knew that. But when you listen to these songs, it mean like you in this joint, like okay, cool. Like I can understand how people get sucked into it and be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never got sucked into it, so that's on y'all. But
Well, fit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, me either. I loved it,
yeah,
but I knew that it was like first of all, I knew that I wasn't in the streets. Like I was from poor communities. I was
right,
in the hood, but I wasn't hustling on the corners, and I wasn't in a gang. And you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I was just in the area. I was just one of the
yeah,
people who lived in the
yeah.
community. But
Y'all,
like
y'all had the same zip code.
but I never knew that. I never thought I was a gangster just because I was listening to Biggie or Pac or Wu Tang. Like I never, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I never gassed myself up and said, "Damn, I'm about to go
yeah,
sell some drugs or go shoot." Like it just wasn't me, bruh.
yeah.
See,
No.
we were able to see that it was bullshit, man. We were able to see that. So,
I
I,
thought it was cool. Don't get me wrong. I was like, yo, this shit is really, really cool.
oh, of
I'm
course,
just not trying to do. I'm like,
right? Yeah, it ain't
I'm just
for
not
me.
trying to do it.
It
So
ain't. It ain't for. And it's funny because I remember seeing I remember Pharrell had this interview, and maybe you remember it, but I don't know if you remember. But he was just like, "Listen, if y'all want to be engage, if I'm out with people and they want to engage in criminal activity, leave me out of it." He was like, "I am not from the streets. I don't try to front that I am. I don't try to act like I'm about that life." He was like, "If the cops ask me anything, I'm snitching." That's why whenever you say that shit, I be laughing, dog, because he was basically like, "I'm not gangster, bro. I'm not gonna go to jail and do a bid to save your ass.
no,
No,
I'm 1,000%
I'm
not.
snitching
Yeah,
on you."
I'm
You
thousand
know what I'm
percent.
saying? Like
Yeah,
Pharrell was like, "I ain't about that life."
yeah.
And some people live by that code too. That whole stop snitching. It's just like, bro,
No, I'm thinking
that's I understand where it came from and part of the sentiment, but this is some bullshit. When we're killing each other and y'all still trying to stick to no snitching, what are you talking about?
the no snitching shit. I think it makes sense if you're from that life. If you subscribe to that shit. If you
Right,
like, okay, I'm a
right.
gangster. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Listen, I don't. I'm telling everybody now. I do not subscribe to this shit. We go out together. We have a good time. We hit 1,000 subscribers. You go out there. You stab some nigga up. Guess what? I would be like, sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah.
This nigga said I was there. I saw it. Some blood splattered on me. That's why some blood's on me.
Yeah.
But that some I ain't do that shit. So like I'm so like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm straight up with who I am. I'm not on
Yeah.
that type time. I don't want my butthole played with in jail. Like I'm cool, bro. Like
Yeah. I'll pass on all that, bro. I don't want to meet the booty bandit in jail.
I'm
I'm so
cool,
good,
bro.
bro.
Like I'm too
Yeah.
delicate, bro. I'm
I
delicate.
I
I
know.
don't want no problems. I want to take a shower whenever I want to take a shower. Like I'm sorry. Like
I know, bro. And now because of this young thug situation, we also have people who incriminate themselves or they get put in jail because they rap about the crimes that they do. And some people really be about it, but it's like if you really rapped about the shit that you actually did, you're gonna end up in jail. Like the people
Right.
who did it, these
Right.
drill artists who body people and like rapped about it, I'm like, they're in jail now. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
they definitely be going to jail.
you
Yeah.
did right. So if you really live it, you would really be in jail. So most of the
Yeah.
niggas when they rap about stuff, that's how I know you lying, because if you did any of this shit you was talking about, you'd be in jail. These lyrics would be used in court against you. So
Right.
y'all, it's cap.
Yeah.
Please,
Most of the
please,
time.
family, everybody, keep perspective. These rappers are out there selling an image.
Yeah.
They are selling an image. Some of them are from the burbs. Some of them are private school. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
8 Mile, he's like, your name is Clarence. You had both parents and you went to a
Yeah.
private school. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, you ain't about this life. What
Yeah.
you
No.
talk about, bruh? It's cap. They're just
Yeah.
selling an image. And well, I mean, I think Fat Joe is speaking truth. I just don't think he should have said it. I wonder how other people are
He shouldn't have
perceiving it.
said
So,
it
like, do
either.
you think
Yeah.
people are like, oh, he's whack? Why? You know what I mean? But I do think a lot of rappers lie, bro. They really do.
I mean, I think we all assume. I think you and I assumed it, but I don't think to hear him say it, who was one of the people that was out there, because I used to listen to him when I was a kid too.
Right, right. We grew up.
So to hear him say it, I'm like, damn, it kind of rubs me the wrong way because I'm like,
Yeah.
you want to at least believe that, like, I mean, like Jeezy, I love Jeezy, right? When I was a kid, and I love Jay-Z and all that. You want to believe that Jeezy was a snowman. Like, you want to believe that Jeezy went into the house somewhere and it was coke all over the place, all over the walls and all that. He just out there. Like, but you want to believe that shit. You want to be like, yo,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Like Jeezy bought that shit. Like that's why he can talk about that shit. Talk about weighing the grams and how much the grams cost. Like, you want
You
to
got
believe
chicks
it,
in there with the titties out, bagging
right?
up the coke and shit.
You want to
Don't speak
believe
no
it,
English.
right? But yeah,
No, that's true, bro. You want to believe that it's real, but it's not.
it's
It is,
not
and
real.
it's gonna,
No.
and it's gonna, and you might end up in jail or dead or hurt. So yeah, I'm with it, bro. I think that rappers do lie. I think that a lot of hip hop artists do lie in their lyrics. I genuinely do, bro. I really do.
But to me, what's annoying is that them lying directly affects the black community. Because
Right,
so many black kids, so many of us look at it and look at it as like a bastion of like, what's cool, what could be. I mean,
right,
and it's bad because it was never real to begin with.
right.
So where people like you and I would just watch it and just use it as entertainment, like you and I watch The Matrix. We watch The Matrix. We don't think that we could bend. We don't think we could dodge bullets. We just look at that shit and be like, that shit was awesome. It was cool ass entertainment. And that's how we listen to rap. We like, yo, it was cool ass entertainment. But there's a lot of motherfuckers who aren't us, who listen to that shit and watch that shit and be like, yo,
Yeah,
listen, we gonna be
that's
just like
real.
Beanie Siegel. We gonna be just like Jay-Z. We gonna be
I
just like
know.
we gonna be the
I know,
snowman.
bro.
And
I
they end
know,
up
bro.
either in jail or dead.
It's sad. It's sad, bro. It really is. Like this we could definitely talk about this for hours, bro, because this is the stuff with the hip hop culture now and like the lies and how it just how it affects our community. I feel old when I say this damn music is really getting to our kids. Remember when we were kids, we didn't want to believe it. Like, no, it ain't music. No,
Yeah,
music don't control me. I can still make my own decision. Then you grow up and you're
right.
like, yo, this music is really screwing up the younger generation,
Yeah.
our girls and our boys, for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like it's really messing them up. So
Yeah.
music has a huge influence, bro. So yeah, it's sad. Let's talk about it, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? The fact that these people are lying, our own people are rapping about these lies and spreading these venoms, these mentalities into our community. You know what I mean? Are they accountable for what people do because of their lyrics? You know what I mean? There's that conversation too. Like, are they to be held accountable for that? If somebody raps about shooting bodies and then somebody goes out and does a mass shooting, is that artist responsible? Well, not responsible for it, but like how much accountability is there? That I don't know, bro. This is interesting conversation. It really, really is.
I mean, I think morally they should be responsible. I think obviously I don't think they should be brought
That's
up on
hard. Yeah,
charges.
that's rough
Enough
though,
to
because
bring up their
people.
own shit. But morally, I
Right,
think like I think they should they I don't think I think they should think about that shit before they go to sleep at night.
right, and they won't. No, they won't. They be like, it's just because they could just say the same thing Fat Joe said. I lied.
Yeah,
It's not real. You know what I mean? Like I can't control what people do, and it's like it's sad because you guys have such a big influence,
yeah,
such a big influence. All right, bro. Well, you want to open it up? You got final thoughts, or you want to open it up to the family?
yeah. We can open up to y'all, man. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know about the conversation we had tonight, and share our stuff. That matters too.
Yeah.
And subscribe again. Create
Yes, please.
another create another a dummy YouTube account. Subscribe again on there.
Bot account. We need bots. We take
Right.
all of that. All that.
All right,
All right, y'all. Well, until next time, y'all be safe.
all right. Take care.